Hello, I'm Otto, and welcome to episode 17 of my Factorio Space Age guide. I just want to fix this real quick. There. So in the last episode, we finished setting up our shopping mall, and in this episode, we are going to have to set up some concrete, which is going to be right here. Concrete and reinforced concrete. We're definitely going to need some more supplies, so I'm going to deplete as much as I can from... Ow. We're going to deplete as much as we can from here, from the starter base. Yeah, I'll just take them all. I don't know how I ended up with copper ore, but whatever. We shall get rid of that. I can get rid of the copper plates as well. Iron plates? Yeah, sure. Geez, why do I have so many green circuits? Whatever. Okay, that's fine. We're definitely gonna need some more blue inserters. We're gonna need some more red inserters. That might be enough. We have not resupplied on red belts in a while. Oh. And I definitely haven't kept up with this. Definitely need more of these. We're gonna need more of these. Okay, let's go. I think we're good. Oh, you know what? We're gonna need some more pipes and underground pipes. Okay, so what do we need for concrete? So for concrete in general, we need stone brick and we need iron ore. So we are gonna have to grab. We'll just pull some of this down. So we're gonna have to grab some iron ore. You know what? For now, we might even just split it off of this or one of these, and I'll just drag it down into here. So you know what? Let's go do that real quick. For both concrete and reinforced concrete, we need water. Concrete needs iron ore. Concrete needs stone brick. And reinforced concrete needs steel, iron sticks, and iron ore, stone brick, water, and reinforced concrete needs steel, iron sticks, concrete, and water. We're gonna need lots of water. I think we'll just split it from here. For now. At some point, when the steel comes down, I will bring in some, like, dedicated sections for it, but... That's better. Now watch, we're gonna run over something and I'm gonna be like, no, why did I do this? This was a bad idea. Hey, get back here. Alright. So we need that. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. So we're gonna have stone brick come in through here. This is gonna be stone brick and iron. So this is stone brick and iron. This is gonna be steel and Oh, what do we need? Steel and iron plates. So the way that we're gonna get stone brick in... Well, here you go, right here. So stone brick and iron. We're gonna need a bit of room, and at least we have the roboports that kind of help guide us, right? Something like this. There we go. See, we got there. Okay, so that is... Oh my goodness. I cannot for the life of me. Okay, there's our iron and stone bricks. Now we need... Sorry, iron ore and stone bricks. Now we need steel and we need copper plates. We need what we actually need. This is going to be one of those very specific situations. So we need iron plates to be on the right hand side, and the steel has to be on the left hand side because we're going to be doing some funky stuff with this. So because of that, we are... Nope, we're not doing that. Whatever, I can just leave it ghosted in for now. But I need somewhere for the steel to come through. Oh, this is gonna be rough. But you know what? We're gonna do this. Janky stuff. Yep, that's how we roll. Okay. So let's get our measuring stick out. 3, and actually that was... I probably needed this to not be so far out. Nope, actually that works. Oh, it didn't need to be that far out. Okay. Wait a minute. So this needs to... We need to filter this for iron plates to be on the right hand side. So no steel's coming through here. Okay, so what do we need that for? So we need... iron sticks. And the iron sticks will be put out on this belt and replace the iron. And that is all of... Like, that is all we will need. So for the concrete itself, we're gonna need water. Let's just get the concrete out. We're gonna need water, which we're gonna get on the south side, and then we're gonna have... I think we're just gonna do 6 of these on this side. I really enjoy this build. Water is gonna come through, I don't know, somewhere over here. Let's just see where the water is gonna come through. Yeah, sure. Good enough for me. And we're not going to have anything coming out the right side. Everything that we make will be coming through and coming over into this section. Okay, so we need iron ore and stone brick to come in, and then we will just need concrete to come out. Like this. And then the concrete is going to come out and go on its own belt. Alright, so let's copy this. We're going to V for vertical flip. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so now we just need to... What did it... Thank goodness I figured out how to get rid of the... Like, when you deconstruct something, when you hit Alt-D and deconstruct it, if you have the deconstruction planer in your hand and hold Shift and go over it again, it removes the deconstruction planer. I played this game... I was around 2,000 hours. Like, I'm at almost 2,500 hours put into this game now. And I was around 2,000 hours before I actually realized that you could hold shift and undeconstruct something. Like, that's absolutely crazy. Okay, so what do we need? We need to get this in on both sides of the belt. So we are going to be using red inserters. The red inserters will, the long hand inserters will be bringing into this and bringing out from this. So we can just go through and put these all facing the same direction. Like that. And then the regular inserters, these will be placing onto the belt, and these will be collecting from the belt. So then we can just alternate, and that is our build. Easy. So now we also need some power. So the power is always the fun part. So let's just, doesn't matter which side of the belt we're going to put it on, but because these will still, whoops, I got stuck down in there. These will still need their own power, the assemblers, I should say. And the same is going to happen over here. We're actually going to copy all of this though, because we are doubling up. And this will just feed off the same line. The same water, let's say. Did I manage the power? Wait a minute. These are not connected. Did I... at some point I did put extra power poles down, but only on the one side. Wait, what? This doesn't have power poles here. One has them here. And then for some reason I put extras here. Whatever, man. What? And this guy doesn't even have one. Where's my baby city block? Weird. I have no idea how this happens. Yo, like, what is going on here? Okay, so now all of these have power. Now we just need inserters. Okay, so that is good to go. Now we're just gonna have to connect these here. And where was this one? So this is gonna be steel coming up through here. So steel needs to jump. And I believe it's gonna look something like that. So this is steel. We do not, I don't think this needs to continue on. So this was probably just fine going up in the proper direction, let's say. Like that. So we're 16 minutes into this. We're almost done, and then we're gonna have to like get some water. Excuse me, where did my sticks go? Ah. Look it, there's the sticks. Okay, so what do we need for reinforced concrete? So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna match this up here. And reinforced concrete needs quite a bit more. So this is very... this is very... This one's gonna be very longhand inserter based. So this is gonna come here. We're gonna have another input coming in over here and an output coming here. And at the end, once we get the concrete, so why is there no, oh, we know, okay, sorry, wow, there's no water. We're gonna hook water up at the end of this episode. Oof. This is gonna be concrete. Concrete will split off, let's say here. That is not where I want that. I'm gonna do it here. I think the earlier the concrete gets in, the better, and then this one can then go over here. Actually, this doesn't even need to. This doesn't even need to split. This just needs to go. We'll get it underground at some point. Okay, so this is concrete. Concrete does need to split, because concrete will then continue on this way, and the reinforced concrete will follow. And one of them is going to, let's just say that, just go ahead and hook it up. Why not? And the other one is going to do some dumb loop and do that. I guess that doesn't look so bad. That looks better than the last time that I tried this. Alright, so this is at least coming in here. We know that much. No. I don't want it to actually come in here yet because I don't want to pick up all the materials. So let's copy all of this. Rotate it. Line that up. Remove this tail because we need this to come up. Sure. Like that. Okay, so how do we get this stuff in here? So we're gonna have to do some underground magic, and we're gonna try. So this is gonna output here, and this will like output here. But we can also actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate. So, for instance, this will bring things in like this. And then this will output, but then we also need this to input. So this is what it's going to look like. And then you can start to see that we only... Whoops. Not entirely true because the other side. We only need these to come into here, but then that means that this now has to come in from here, and it can output there. And then input and input. And then this one will kind of be the opposite. Let's just, I'm going to copy all of this, most of this, and I'm going to force that in so at least we know where this stuff is going. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, like that. That's unnecessary, that's unnecessary. So this is going out here. This still needs input from there. Okay, I believe that covers everything. Now this will just need power. So we'll try to kind of do something similar to what we did on the other side. I don't know, like that. And then back here, we can just match up the power poles there. And good to go. Where's the concrete? The concrete has not come in yet. Concrete's on this side. Alright, so these are bringing in concrete. Bring it in, and then these. Bring it in, and bring it in. Okay, so now all we need is water, and we are good to go. Here's our closest water. Our closest water is up here. That's gonna be a long way to drag water, but you know what? That's what we're gonna do. I love the maps that have like these little like micro puddles all over the ground. Like they're kind of a pain to deal with and like work around, but you know what? Gets the job done. I think we can maybe squeeze something in through here. Possibly. And I do not have any of these. Could have grabbed one, you know, while we were back at the main base, but I mean, who's smart enough to do that, honestly? Alright, is this gonna work? That is exactly where I had the last one. Wait, what? Third time's a charm? Yeah, let's go. We're just gonna run this straight down. What did I just pick up? We're gonna land right on top of one of these at some point. Yep. Excuse me. There. Okay, oh my gosh. Yeah, you remember last episode whenever I said, hey, I'm not gonna make you watch me do boring stuff like blow up trees. Okay. So once we finish this and get the get the whoa, that's some. Okay, normally I don't like to use explosives to blow up rocks, but I think maybe in this case we could use an exception. Wow, this is a total waste of grenades. But I really do not feel like getting rid of all of these rocks by hand. And that, my friends, is the least efficient way to get rid of trees. And sorry, not trees. To get rid of rocks. Okay, let's. You know what? I think. Nope, nope, nope. I like to follow the rules. We're gonna drag this all the way down to the bottom. Our pipe extent. 226. That's it. That's not that bad. Now the question is, how much vision do I have all the... Oh, got it all the way down. Oh, the water's on the top side. Alright. Should have held shift for that. Oh. Now I can. Didn't hit anything anyways. Go me. And we're just gonna match it up with this. Oh, no. Wait, what? No! Did it do that whole line? Wait, I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna drag this over to here, and we have 9 of these left. Oh, this is so perfect. I couldn't have failed this hard if I intentionally did this on purpose. Okay, I need to go get some more underground pipes. I was hoping to have a little bit earlier of a video. Like, that one went by for like 52 minutes, and I was like, man, that's a long video. I was gonna do some stuff after, and then I looked down, and I'm like, yeah, we're not doing this. We're just ending it. I don't even have time to speed through something. Okay, where's my undergrounds? 100? Yep, good enough for me. We're gonna need a pump, I'm guessing. And if we're lucky, the place where we're gonna be getting most of our supplies, the main shopping mall. Hopefully it'll have a couple. Nah, a couple. More than a couple. Alright, so what's the pipe extent now? Broken because I didn't... Oh, deconstruction planner. Oh boy. Wait, what? That's as far as it went? 284. Yeah, we're gonna need to drag some power out here. You know what? We'll just do it here. Why not? So I don't know if I've mentioned this before because we haven't really dealt with fluids that much, but if you don't know what the pipe extent is, that is the limit imposed on us because of how awesome the new fluid system is. And it is totally acceptable. It might seem like a pain in the butt, and it kind of is to some degree in some aspects, largely because of how we have to handle fluid inputs that are larger than what a pump capacity is. But that being said, it is amazing compared to Factorio 1.0. Can't believe that lined up so perfectly for me. Look at everything up here is going. We just need to make sure that we can see the concrete go through. There's the concrete. Some of it's going to continue straight forward. Some of it is going... Wait a minute. How much does this make per second? 0.75. Okay. We're fine. And we are making reinforced concrete. Yes. And I did not put a collection over here, but we are... No. We need to use filters, and filter one for concrete and the other one for reinforced concrete. Oh, come on. Why are you filling up all the right with the reinforced concrete first? Anyways, these are getting concrete and reinforced concrete. That's all I was worried about. Alright. Lights. Aha, I remember the lights. How about that? I just saw the little flashlight sticking out of my character and was like, hey! I remembered. Okay, that was lucky placement. And yeah, sure. Sure, something like that works for me. Okay, so we're gonna end it there. In the next episode, I think we're doing oil next, yeah. Alright, we are going to be doing oil in the next episode. And that's going to be a little bit of a shorter video, and that's good because that will give me time to catch up on a lot of this type of stuff, right? The kind of like boring stuff. I will also extend, so I'll just come in and do oil super quick, and then I'm going to extend an extra iron plate, an extra copper plate, a steel over here. We're not ready for stone brick yet. And maybe clear some of these trees. Like, this is insane. Clear through a bunch of trees. Okay. That is it for me. I will see you in the next episode, and thanks for watching.